Hello guys, hello. Anna here, Heart of Match Guarantee. And I'm so happy to see you here today. Okay, I hope my sound good, right? So I'm waiting for you joining me. Long time haven't seen you. So we will talk today about the hidden truth behind why 63% of American men single. You know, I was in shock when I saw these statistics, and it was hard to believe. And today, I really want together with you to talk about, to find out your opinion on that, if you agree with this, and to talk about differences in the West and in Ukraine. So let's watch short video, okay? And then we'll talk about this.
According to statistics, men are struggling in today's dating world, with 63% of men being single compared to 34% of women. But I wanted to find out if this was actually accurate. So I decided to go out on the streets to ask if men were really struggling in the dating world.
Do you believe that dating today for men is harder than in the past?
Yes. Women just have higher standards, I think.
100%. It's changed. It makes it more difficult now. Everyone's judged differently.
Oh yeah, I do. Tinder, it has this platform where you got to pick someone off what they look like.
I would say so. Some girls have like these weird expectations of that a man should be.
Yeah, I think so, but only because there's more choice now.
Quite shockingly, the statistics turned out to be true. Every single man claimed that dating today was a struggle for them. To hear the rest of the answers, check out my YouTube channel on how.
Okay, guys. So you tell me now, please be active in comments. What do you think about this? What do you think about these statistics? Do you agree? What do you see around you living in the West? Why should talk me less? Okay, guys, let's just stay now on topic. And I would encourage you to have dialogue with me today to discover, differences in the two worlds. So, as I understand, this is official of one of research, and I knowing everything about West, but I want to just clarify, I wasn't living there, right? But I have a lot of friends who live now in USA, Canada, and, being in touch with them, I can imagine what's going on, and what are the reasons why American men single, such a big amount, of men, compared to actually women, 34% being single. So, what do you think? They just don't want relationship? Hi, Gregory. Hi, everyone. Charlie, what do you think? They just they don't want serious relationship, or they just have hard time dating American women? What's your opinion on that? And I can say from experience living in Ukraine, all true this, right? So in Ukraine, only men who don't want to have any kind of serious relationship and commitment stay single. Otherwise, he don't have choice. If it's how you say marriage material man, he will be taken very fast, faster than he can imagine. So even he don't purposely look for a relationship, but they just naturally come to him because of a lot of women. So like more women than a man. So, and this become now even worse. But what I want to say that in Ukraine, it's still like, it's traditional culture where it's important for men. Just one second. They just the statistics. Look at those guys in the video. They are not pleasant guys. But the reason they are not attractive to women. Okay, and thank you for your comment. I will show you another continue this research, and we will talk about this as well. Okay, this was something to add to this. So what's Charlie talking here? I think it's, if I understand this right, that men by nature, if they are balanced in their nature, they are hunters, right? And in order to have a relationship, they need to meet this woman that they want to chase, right? That they feel, they feel chemistry, they feel inspiration, they feel, when, if she will become their woman, their life become richer in a big sense, like he will become more happier, more like yeah. Good morning. Will she stay single? Okay, Charlie, it's okay, so we need to talk separate. One woman should be respectful, submissive, and kind. That's probably very hard to meet in the West, right? But I mean, from everything that I saw and know, that's what hard to achieve in the West. But anyway, guys, submissive here. I just I like this. One time we got call from a client, from a potential client. He said, "I want a very submissive woman," and like this is like main request. And I mean, if it's just like when it's naturally, in the role of the family where man is leading and woman following, because she's living her feminine energy, where she's like a water, more flexible. This is normal. But that, like, Ukrainian women, they're more, like Filipino ladies, they're more submissive. They're more like looking for a partner. They're looking for love, and they look for very balanced relationship. Where nobody, taking advantage of no one, like that. So anyway, so what I was saying, that men are hunters, and if men don't see around in the West woman that he wants to chase, probably that's what caused this 63% of being single. Because if woman not not attractive to you, and I'm talking now not about her appearance. Appearance can be amazing, but I'm just talking about inner qualities. I don't know, when you feel that this is your potential match, this is your future wife, if you have serious intention, or maybe just this 63% of men that also have no desire of having commitment, so serious relationship. This is for a lot of young guys who have I don't know, have this hookup culture, right? Many men checking out of dating Western women. American women seems to have unrealistic standards. Young men prefer hanging out with their friends than deal with women. Yeah, and and this is very sad, for me to understand this, and to accept this. But I understand men, from where it comes. There is very big movement of men who, who wants to stay single for life, right? But this is the thing, we naturally created not to be alone. That's the thing. And we can become the best version of ourselves when we in a relationship, but not with just someone, right? With your right soulmate. And according to a lot of social scientific studies that they measure that those people who live in a marriage, they live longer, happier, healthier, sexier, affluent life in many different, in all areas. They also make more money. So like, because this is the thing, how women's and men's energy, this is like yin yang, this is harmonic, this is holistic point of view, when you're just alone, I mean, you can have, but you can be a happy person, you can have interest in life, but it's just like, and I think you need to come in a relationship from this, stage when you're happy with your life, but then you can attract, right partner, not where you come from loneliness or when you're desperate, but just like when it's couple, everything, everything this 1 + 1 = 11, not because everything become more scalable in wherever it's happiness, wherever it's all that couple experience, Okay, let's see what here. They're single because they don't develop themselves to become a better man, and they just date any woman. They make them become single and end up with negative women, and then blame the society. Thank you. And it's just not worth spending the money on women. Okay, Mark probably was that guy who had bad experiences. I know, man, he's very rich and married. His wife knows he has many girlfriends. They are young and attractive. He provides very well for them, trips, houses, shopping. He's old and obese. I always have question to, I mean, this kind of activity can also exist in Ukraine, but due to platform of choice. But I always question like those wives about their self-value and, to be able to continue this relationship, I mean, sound distasteful. Here in Brazil, men don't want to be in a relationship because women have changed a lot over the years. Feminism increased and changed their behavior, making it possible to engage in a relationship. This wind probably slowly blowing in Slavic world, but it's still very different. It's still like women. The main their desire in life, it's have family. It's important like to have, but okay, it's not like they just like just family. They want to have they want to educate themselves, they want to have a job that they like, but family is a big part and will never be career will never be in priority for her, and I know that a lot of Western women who live this way thinking that they will make career, and because again, this is, you live in this pressure of society. They bring you these values, promising you that it will make you happy, and then later when you have all of that, you just realize that in actuality it's not what you want. And a lot of them, they just like reevaluate their life, their decisions, and they just turn into real their woman's nature, where first and main quality of woman, it's to give love, and if woman at work, this is very different energy, this is masculine energy, so like she's not living according to her nature. Of course, it's at the end of the world at the end of the day make her exhausted and feeling like she's not in the right place, and it make her change her her life choices. Guys, if you're single and want to be in a high quality relationship, first develop your positive mindset and learn how to be in a positive relationship. Then look for a positive way to relationship. Yeah, I agree with you. It's very wise comment, and this is the thing, you know, we attract people based on who we are, and you know, I also want to say that, you know, if it's this possibility to meet high quality woman, you know, if you high quality man, if it's not exist in your, you know, in your country, it exists anywhere else in other parts of, you know, this world. But this is means you know, you go out of your comfort zone. Like I know that, for example, if Joe would never come to Ukraine, I would never meet him, we would never, you know, be a couple, right? Because I don't use apps. Okay, we will talk about, I mean, I didn't use apps, dating apps. I will explain why after a short video that I will play. So like for me was a real, you know, possibility to meet. It's was yeah, just like in real life. So yeah, but I mean, it's always about no, for a man, if it's really true his desire, you know, to have, and it's his standards to have a certain quality of woman, then, you know, you need to do maybe other, you know, other actions in life, you know, going out of your comfort zone, you know, chasing your dream, you know, making action differently from what you used to do, right? So in this okay, let's talk about portfolio of choice. Okay, let's just guys single. What men need to build themselves up. Mindset alone is not enough. When you build it yourself, then women will come. When women want a successful man, the level of succeed, desires depends on the woman. 63% of men here don't choose to be single. A lot of seems, but a lot of men in my country now won't even want much to do with American women. Yeah, I understand, but this is the thing, like if you cannot have, you know, what you want in life in where you live, then you need to make, you know, bigger steps going out of, you know, of your comfort zone, you know. It's a challenge, you know, but at the end of the day, ask our married happy clients if it's worth, you know, this to take a risk. Is it true some guys remain single because they haven't improved their attitudes, but most of them, at least here in Brazil, are good men, so they don't want to make the wrong choice? Of course, our life partner, this is not I don't know, this is so important. This is not I don't know, the cup that you will use for some time and then you know, break and throw it, or I don't know. It cannot be compared to any material stuff, you know. It's your partner, it's your friend, it's your inspiration, it's your I don't know, it's some spiritual creature that you will be, you know, deal on everyday base. Of course, you want to be with a partner who, you know, with whom you both feel that way, that you bring value to each other's lives, right? So you feel she give you something, but also it's both ways. It's exchange of energy, right? And it's very important. This is this choice. Men should do very wise choice of their life partner, because it's dramatically changed their life. In a hello, Jacob. Here, dating in America is dead, and simping was born. I'm trying to get some rental properties or property, then my bonds. So let's watch this short video, and I will about experiment, right? It's here, and I want to talk about this.
I wanted to see if men or women had an easier time on dating apps. So I created 2 individual Tinder profiles, one girl Sarah and one guy Shane. 5 minutes after creating Sarah's account, she was already at 35 likes, which had transformed into an extreme number of matches and flirty messages by the 10-minute mark. After 15 minutes, her likes were over 100 with a bombardment of more matches and messages. 5 minutes after creating Shane's account, he had nothing. Same with 10 minutes and 15 minutes. So I decided to wait 24 hours. And 24 hours later, it was time to reveal the results. 1 match, 1 like, and a message from Team Tinder. Thanks for looking out for Shane, Team Tinder. For the full experiment, the video is live right now on my YouTube channel about how...
Okay, guys, so somebody was writing about this guys from first video was not enough attractive or whatever. So this guy from profile looks okay, right? Young man, but don't have any interest, which is for me surprisingly interesting experiment, because I would expect that since Western women, they're more actively pursuing, they can express interest, but it also tells me if woman, even Western woman, in the Western app, she's being so popular, getting so much request, it means man wants relationship, but I don't know how serious relationship they want. There is other story, right? But what if you will go back to like how we met, our how introductions was made before, all this app era, and where we kind of become closer to each other, but in reality actually more distance to each other. This is the thing of progress, technical progress. So how meet people before? It's just through friends, somebody invite, and it was people with some similar interest, social circle, something that was there in common. And due to limited choice, it was like man and woman wasn't living in this delusional abundance of introductions. So quality of these connections was much higher, and that's why we have like more marriages and more successful from previous time, because it was very different, right? So now you see, if even Western woman register on this app and she gets so much interest from men, you can imagine what happened to Slavic woman when she registered on a and Slavic woman, well known in the world as a beautiful, traditional, well educated, type of woman that man wants to pursue in highly feminine energy. So my own experience, when I register, I delete my profile in 1 day, because I was just like, profile was blew up with so many requests, But the thing is that, I'm as woman who, everything I want, I just wanted at that time in relationship, but I have to have full-time job to screening all this requests to understand who is serious, who is not, because in reality, a lot of these apps they filled with the scammers. If not, it's professional, can be professional dater, guys who just cannot stop, and how you know what their intentions are, you know, they like, so you don't know he's just blah 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 or he's serious, if he's real or not, even you don't know this, you know. So it's very rarely in Ukraine, for example, you can meet real woman, you know, probably she's very desperate, she just used all even spent a lot of time going through, you know, through all requests. Yeah, but in reality this is like lottery. So and this is the thing. So if quality woman, you can these things of this guy one say about it's become more difficult because of more choices. It's delusional choices that where you think that you know, you will have okay, this partner have this I don't like, will be better. Foreigners who come to Ukraine with the purpose to find wife, if they live there for some time, they stuck in this problem of what for a choice where they just become a, you know, non-stop daters, you know, pro daters. And this is the other side of it, you know. Like if you in the West you have a problem, you don't have many women that you want to pursue, you know, to meet one. In Ukraine you have too many, and this is the other side, you know. So it's always important, and this is trap, you know, this is very slippery road where man can easily be lost, you know. Like again, because too many options, it creates this quality of connection become not as valued as, you know, when you have limited choice, right? Like it was before, yeah, when people just was meeting through friends and colleagues, wherever. So guys helping other guy, yeah, Charlie, to understand if she's real or not. Thank you guys for your very very helpful chat and community. So, but the other thing what I want to say, that I'm watching this video, I see at the end the frustrated young man, yeah, who filmed this video, and he's kind of like, he has expectation that he or profile should be, you know, in his experiment should be chosen by women. And this is the other thing. I don't think, to be honest, that only feminism, it's always balanced, you know, world always balanced. This not only women go in a direction of masculinity, but men go to direction of femininity. Sorry to say, I don't know, maybe sound now I will have eggs will go through screen to me, or tomatoes. But I think you know, because if one thing goes in I mean, world need to be balanced. So if woman goes this direction, man goes this direction. So instead of like I see, you know, this thing that men complain that he like any man can be like have this profile and not be chosen. He expect man to chase him, choose him, you know. This is something wrong with this, you know. So like man always by nature, by traditional, by normal nature, they are hunters. I mean, it's nice, probably it's interesting experience if woman will chase you, but like if this woman not that you like, maybe it's not very interesting experience, right? And you don't know how to find excuse and tell her you don't want to be rude, whatever. And always for Ukrainian women, it's very important to be in relationship not in relationship, even on this stage, super, and it's undervalued by men, the stage of creating this romance, where man, like in old fairy tales, conquer her heart. He creates romantic events, possibilities this small fire, small chemistry that appears just from meeting to make it stronger, to give it a go, give it life, and this is very important stage in a relationship, and that's where mostly men perform, so like if if man puts his efforts, his time, his energy, money at the beginning, he invests in this relationship, he make it okay. When I say money, I mean like buying flowers, I don't know, inviting in a nice restaurant. This is investment in a story. And investment, when I say investment, this is not just I talk about money. This is, first of all, it's your ideas, your creativity, your energy, and I compare this like to, in a traditional world, like you need to win heart of woman, and then this woman will be serving you, she will be yours. She understand she's valuable for you. And why it's important for Ukrainian women especially to have this kind of treatment from the beginning, because again, platform of this choice that Ukrainian women live in, if men don't do nothing for her, she just perceive him, okay, he just wants sex, he's not really into me, whatever. And when he do some special things for her that she feels special, she feel wanted, she understand this man really, he really choose me, he's not running after every second skirt, he's just really into me. And I wanted to, and she like becomes more open, to give a chance to, your relationship, she wants to know you more. Yes, Anna, you're right. As said, it's not about all women here in good ones, but when you try to be closer, they push you away. Most men here will confirm that I'm talking about. When you move to Germany, you will have opportunities to meet great European there, even German ladies, also high quality, as long as you meet on a positive place. The women on Tinder have so many men pursuing them, they don't need to search for a man. The man did not get any woman responses, and he didn't send any messages out. Yeah, but how these women, they have attention. So some men, actively pursue them, right? And so some men who, and this is what is pursuing. This is masculine energy, of pursuing, of being hunters, right? So this is very naturally things. But the thing is that if you, I mean, I feel people, I see people, and I understand when I see woman in her high masculine energy, I feel like I'm like, like, and I understand men, why they not, not actively pursuing women in a high masculine energy, because this is kind of like, feels like man pursuing man, and what's the point, right? So of course it's to be in, if man lives in high masculine energy, he wants to, in a yang balance, right, it should attract woman. He wants to be with women with a high feminine energy, right, very flexible, like water, a nice, sweet, bubbly, whatever, positive. So it's important. Yeah, it's important to, but yeah, just keep in mind, this these things of quality of connection that you make, and when you meet women that you really like, she's matching. Just this is your job to make this to win her heart. I don't know, maybe it sounds very very traditional, very boring, but this is how it is in traditional world. I know that if men very actively pursuing women in the West, it can be a big problem. But I don't think if you do this to woman, feminine, who lives in feminine energy, it will be never, a problem. It can be a problem for women living in masculine energies. And by the way, guys, I wanted to remind you, if you're just considering, don't know for sure if there's something on your mind, international dating with the high quality Ukrainian women, just you can have free matchmaking consultation with us. Just go to matchguaranty.com/register and apply for just good day and time, and we will talk to you. We're happy to talk to you. And I just want to remind you about in order for you to understand who is Ukrainian ladies, we have a channel, ukrainedating.tv, where different Ukrainian ladies of different age streaming every day. So you can come there, you can ask all your burning questions. Just that will hopefully will help you to understand better, our culture. Because I understand, when your perception of the world based on where you live, what you experience, and of course, it's hard to believe and understand there is other, things exist in the world. But believe me, if you hear, then it's something you have hope probably about, or you just have curiosity about how it can be, right? So, and if you're not sure if this journey possibly for you, and no, if you just go on this channel, ukrainedating.tv, and come and ask ladies and see how the way they think. This is just like so funny when I listen to Jana stream, or any or we like sisters all, all the same vision. It's a shame to see it, guys trying to be kind and so forth, but they don't care. Some women here are noticing that what is happening. Men aren't even looking at them out anymore. They are desperate. Venice was, sorry, I give you one example that recently my friend shared with me. So she is a Ukrainian lady. She's in a relationship with an American. They live in Spain, and she parked car. Some in a funny way, like a little bit like this, she's blondie, okay, like me. I do this sometimes too. So her partner just laugh, from this situation, the way she parked car, and she loved with him. And there was other woman neighbor who tell her in very strict way, don't allow him to laugh at you. And she was like, she didn't know how to react to this comment. So she just laughed, and she was thinking about why is this woman tell like this, and especially with this tone of voice. And then this was feminism. She realized. And then because she's she's psychology. She started to dig deep about what's the reason why women speak like that. Why from where it comes. So what happened when somebody laugh at you? Yeah, you feel you feel that you're not valued. Yeah, you feel stupid. You feel, but if you feel all that way, if you have this trauma, of self-worth trauma. So what happened to Western women in all these things that they have very high, high tall bar expectations. This is all comes from actually damaged self-worth. So instead of healing it, they radiate this and put on the shoulders of men that they need these all the best, I don't know, brands. And like I watch videos, I was like, this this is like not land for on me, like she wants $8,000 ring, wedding ring. This is like something that we don't have it in Ukraine, and this is very strange for me to observe. So I mean, we don't have this kind of expectations because women, they looking for love, and when they're looking for love, what's the differences, what kind of um, mm, ring you will have, but the thing is, in Ukraine also those women exist, okay, and for many people, those attributes of material expensive stuff, this is compensation of their feelings about them, that they not good enough, basically. So, and what happened when men meet this woman and start to, like in the West, a lot of them, or coming back to this situation. So instead of healing this woman, Western woman, like this neighbor, she give advice to my friend to forbid her partner to talk to her like that. But my friend, she doesn't have this it's not triggers, because she knows her self-value. She can laugh together with her partner at her, it's not damaging her, because she doesn't have this inner damage, because she healed it. She's done a lot of work to feel, it's not her trigger. That's what I mean. So the thing is always about, it's not about not allowing your partner to be who he is. The thing is always in us. If something irritates us, we need to look inside us, and ask ourselves why it triggers us, and heal this. It's not about him or her, it's always about us. So I see in the Western woman big damaged self-value, self-worth. But there is two scenarios. One scenario, it's when women feel she don't deserve nothing, or another scenario, it's when women feel she will never get enough, and this is very, very damaging and hard scenario for men to be in a relationship, because wherever he will, give her all time, better and more expensive gifts, everything, it's always will be, like a hole where it just like you need more and more and more, because this is trauma, it will suck, all of that, and it always will be. And man in this situation, when he gives and he don't feel that she appreciated, she don't feel like she feel like, okay, she wants again something more, he feel exhausted, he feel like, no exchange of energy, whatever, like he feel obligated, and this not make him happy, right? And this is the problem with actually with all women in the world, with this damaging self-worth, where men also actually all these attributes, when men chasing everything expected from the matter of, oh, when I will buy this car, I will feel, I'm a king, when his self-worth is based on things that he needs to own, this is something that can be healed, and this is alarm. This is alarm. This is not. This is not his. This is come from ego. Okay, this is not true desire of his soul, or like it's okay. It's just somewhere broken programming that can be fixed. That will make people more happy. Because all this. Okay, let me read your comments. I don't know. It's deep stuff, but I hope you hear, you come to me like a butterfly into my energy. Okay, not butterfly, but I don't know, bees. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about. The current problem in America is that is so much competition with online dating, even for guys with the highest MVs. You have to be actively spending a lot of time hunting. A movement called Red Pill, increasing importance of that. Of course, because world need always to be balanced, and this movement comes because men cannot achieve what they want, so it leads them, okay, we don't need it, be happy about this. But this is okay. If you talk about I can go there, but I don't know, it's not this topic. But generally speaking, world leaders of the world, they lead us to direction which is not natural for us. They lead us to off the traditionality, family, like this value, family institution, and this is problem. This is big problem, because there is nothing in the world can develop you better than a relationship with your spouse. Like all these people who say, oh, then this course and this course. There is nothing in the world makes you better version of yourself than being in a relationship. We become more empowered. We become more in a good way. We become better version of ourselves in every area. And it means when we're single, we're not as powerful, and that's what they want. They want people to be manageable. They want people to be not as powerful, not as consciousness, not as developed, not as blah blah blah. So this is your your choice, to live like a victim, having what you can have, or just go off the comfort zone, being this empowered man who create their reality where you make a choice that and live life that you want to live. Where is no point in dating? Well, there is no point in dating in America. My fellow man, let me tell you, other females she hang around in influencing your girl to divorce you, so can get the bag. It's just about the bag. But also, you see, why this law exists? Of that that give opportunity for women to rape men, because in a worldwide scale they're not interested, they don't want, so they create this unfair to man law where which actually not exist in Ukraine, by the way. We don't have alimony as a, part of support to women. Yes, we have to children, but this is like funny money, $100 a month or something like this. It's not possible. It's different side, for in Ukraine. But what I mean, they create this possibility for, in order to make this, institute of marriage, to disvalue it, to, again, as I said before, to make us more weak than we are. But I don't believe that woman, even like she's Ukrainian, even when she come to, America, if she has strong value, family values, this is everything. And how we do small things, this is tells you how you'll do big things, You always have to be very cautious. You need to see how she was grown, what's her parents teach her, whatever. I don't believe that women with strong values would ever do such a thing, how you call it, bag, This will be for Ukrainian women. And that's why, guys like don't understand why they're looking for not very big age gap, because they're looking for love. They want to fall in love. They're not interested in the bag, okay? They want partners. They don't want to be single because this is how they was raised, and also big part of it, for every Ukrainian woman, it's safety and security. And let's face it, when she lives single, it's much more unsafe life for her, while men can, give this safety and security. And I'm not talking here about finance. I'm just talking about men being present in a woman's life, right, as a protector. Like I know I have husband. He will, if something like from my childhood, that again, I have older brother, and he always tell me, like, if something happens, some boys will talk to you bad or something, just let me know. I will stand up for you. And that's how I grew up. I feel this, like natural need of being protected. Knowing that it's something with internet. So, and this is a traditional culture, how it is. Man is protector in many ways. Your friend neighbor sounds like she would be so much fun to hang out with. I think you have a lot of girls like this in the West. Yeah, but this is the thing, she's looking at this. She was like proceeding. What happened? What happened? She was thinking. Then she realized, instead of healing themselves, this lady, she chose the path where she tell her people around themselves what they can do, how they can live, or like, which is not healthy, right? Or these women that getting married and keep in mind, like, oh, I will, as soon as we'll get married, I will change this man, like, no, just take partner for who he is, because it's not accident that you meet. You have something for each other. I like the concept online dating with a higher access to more women, but I don't like how long it takes to find a good connection. There's a lot of flaking and non-response after investing hours. Yeah, time is the most valuable thing that we have. And I mean, in Ukraine, with with their, even in past and now even more, with the life that people have, like you with a better economy, right? People have to invest this time to make a living, they don't have time to like ladies, to have one more job, of checking messages and identifying who's real, who's not. That's why our ladies come to us, because they they know that we will introduce them to serious, men with a traditional point of view, and they have serious intention, and this is very valuable for them. This is very valuable for them. I know a little bit about the ladies of your country. They're real princes. They are kind, understandable, beautiful, and conservative. Thank you. Sounds like English is not your first language. Indeed, it's truly exhausting, not from the work requirement, but from the equality in relationship, lack of support, lack of harmony, lack of balance, lack of genuine exchange of emotion. Yeah, also it shows, like in many research, that closeness of people, it just, people become more, even in relationship, they become not as close as they was before. And I believe for happy relationship, you need to be very close, emotionally. I don't know how to say this, but I know Joe can read me just from my, I don't know, I just like my eyes, change something in my eyes. He can tell me about like how he see. And this is very valuable for me, when you can speak to partner without word, you just feel each other. And this is amazing. This is miracle just on its own. And I wish you guys have, this kind of, experience in your relationship, where your partner understand you without word, and you have common goals, visions for life. And Joseph, you want to join? I'm telling that's how American women think now. They use the law and their children as a weapon against you. I see it online. A lot of women are teaching other women how to train men. Okay, just stay out from, I believe you can figure out these things, guys. Just like if you follow your intuition, if you can be a little bit thinking not with not with your lower part of your body, but just addressing your questions to your heart, you'll find a lot of answers there, like if it's real, if it's yours. This is super important. You can do all of that if you're in contact with yourself. If you're not in contact with yourself, this is very difficult. Then woman can can do a lot of things, like manipulate you and all of that. So come on.
Hey guys. Hey honey. Surprise. Hello. I thought I'd come on for a little cameo to check in with all the guys and see how y'all are doing. Maybe you have some questions for me. I haven't been on in a while. Hope you don't mind, honey.
No, you're welcome.
I'm always welcome.
I'm surprised.
Good to know. Even now my position has changed, right? And as the owner, the CEO, my new title, in case you guys are wondering, is EIEIO. I'll write it out for you. That's my new title. Anybody can guess? E period I period E I E I O. Any guesses where that comes from? EIEIO. My new title. I'll give you a clue. Old MacDonald had a farm. Okay, just having some. But that's true. If you guys got any emails from me in the last number of months, it's Joseph Ricard's EIEIO Match Guarantee. Yeah. So, didn't Anna do a great job in this live stream? Round of applause, honey. I thought I would ask if you guys want to ask me anything about the difference. We're talking about, what's the topic, honey? Hidden truth behind why 63% of guys have gone MGTOW, basically. Men that go their own way. right? I mean, it's almost an epidemic in America now. Men afraid to, right? Start at the beginning. Ask her out, give her flowers. I don't know, pay for dinner. I mean, she's good. She might. I don't know what she might do to you. Hey guys, she might cut him off with a pear like Lorena Bobbitt did, right? I mean, it's just gone crazy, right? The other thing, while you guys are asking your questions, I thought, hey, babe, I'm just gonna put you in the background, okay?
Okay.
I'll bring you back on, okay? Hey guys, just a few updates, okay? YourSMV.com is finally out of beta. It's out of beta. It's fine-tuned and it's doing a pretty good job. I'm back testing it with guys that I know their scores, their sexual market value scores. So it's pretty cool. Now you can do, so if you go to yoursmv.com, you can do your quick SMV, which is not too many questions. It's not that accurate. Well, we have short or quick SMV, then we have SMV accurate, which is more questions. So it's more accurate. Then we have your probability of marriage. And this is all to Slavic women. So it's Western men to Slavic women, SMV, probability of marriage. And then max age gap. The maximum age gap that you can attain with a Slavic woman according to your SMV, right? Because it's totally different. Age gap, the rule of 7 doesn't really apply. And I did check it to the rule of 7, which is your standard age divided by 2 plus 7, the rule of 7 age gap. It's not accurate, the rule of 7, but this is much more accurate and specific to you according to, it's very, very in-depth. There's nothing else out there like it. So you're welcome to go give it a go. The other exciting announcement is I decided to make the Ukraine dating .tv channel. And if you guys have never been there to watch our beautiful Ukrainian ladies streaming every single day, you definitely want to check it out. Ukraine dating .tv. This is the channel here. So what I've done is I've made it free. So anybody that's not a member can have unlimited video shares. So let me show you what that looks like if you've never done it. If it's here, but unlimited video shares all the month of June. So right up until June 30th, you can do that to give it a test. But membership is only $10 at the basic level. So I'm not sure if I have a video here or not. Anyway, I thought if I should make it open. I sent an email to my list of 11,000 guys. So if you got an email from me, you got the secret code. So you need to give this code when you come into StreamYard to camshare with one of our ladies. And I thought I've got well-behaved followers on Match Guarantee. So I'm going to tell you here, just write it down somewhere because you can't camshare for free on Ukraine dating this month unless you have the secret code. It's Hi Beautiful. In lowercase, Hi Beautiful is the secret code, which will give you unlimited. It's basically video dating. And let me share this. This is where we're hoping, because we polled you guys and you really want to do more dating, actual dating. So we're promoting that to the end of June, to June 30th. So if you got an email from me, it's about your opportunity to date our streamers that are single. And our streamers that are members of Match Guarantee, that are brides on Match Guarantee, you can now date them. And you just come on to YouTube like this, and you go into the back end of the studio, you click a link, and you're there. Boom. You have to tell her the secret code, which is Hi Beautiful, which is a compliment, which is always the way you want to start your date, okay, by complimenting your lady. Yeah, and you can have a date right there with, our beautiful Match Guarantee ladies that are streamers. Okay. It's a great opportunity, whether you want to ask her serious questions, you want to sharpen your dating skills with Slavic women, because it's really a journey of understanding the culture. That's where most of our failures at Match Guarantee with clients, they happen because he doesn't have sufficient knowledge of the culture. Every week we have clients reaching out to it. Hey, what happened? She's behaving like this. What did I do? And you're like, you didn't know? So yeah, you can't get enough of Ukraine dating. Practice dating. So again, free dating. And if you have your free date and you like her, okay, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating, buy her flowers. And with the flower delivery, you can include a letter with your contact information, right? So cheap like borscht. If you happen to connect, right? If you have that video date with her and you felt some spark, and if she also felt that spark, and you send her flowers and she thinks, not a bad guy, I'll give it a go, let's try. She can reach out to you. You know, if she likes you, you send her your contact information. You know, if she likes you, she will reach back to you, and you have the opportunity to pursue one of the Match Guarantee ladies, cheap like borscht. Okay, so we're doing this trying to get you guys motivated, because so many of you guys, most of you guys, like 99% of you guys, are just looky-loos. You're just tire kickers, you know. And that's why I called the low-level membership on Ukraine dating, I called it tippy toe. Tippy toe, yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you like that idea on the channel of being able to date our Match Guarantee single ladies right on the UkraineDating.tv channel? And so I'll go into comments and see if there's any questions for me. If you guys have any feedback about really this is Ukraine Dating 2.0. We're trying to segue into that. We have a new streamer coming on. Yeah. And she's a Match Guarantee lady. So another lady, a new lady that you can date. And really, it's really great for you guys to get a feeling for how low can you go. Because I know, remember, I used to be like you. We have 2 questions when we're entering Ukraine dating market. How beautiful can I go, right? I look like this, or like this, and she looks like that. You know, can I snag this level of beauty of a lady? And I'm a 5, she's a 9. Can I? You know, what are my chances of catching her? That's the question we have. And the other question, what do we have, guys? How low can I go? How young can I go, right? So I really urge you to give yourself an idea of how low you can go. Is calculate your SMV. Calculate your max age gap, again, at yoursmv.com. And it will really give you a good gut feel. And it'll help you in the dating trenches. So you guys have all become silent. Okay, Juan, losing all they've worked for. Yeah, and I understand. I understand this point, and frankly, I would be too. If I was dating in the American pool of ladies, I would be afraid of divorce and losing everything. Honest to God, I would. But the thing is, I can just say this: I totally understand you. I would be in the same boat as you. And I know your fear is that when you marry a Ukrainian or Slavic woman, when you bring her to America, she's going to change into the monster, right? And I can assure you, you guys see, that's the big news with us, right? We started our 12 days to Canada countdown a number of days ago. So yeah, in a number of days, we're all going to be in Canada. We're immigrating to Canada. Well, I'm Canadian. I don't need to immigrate, but the whole family will be in Canada, and they will be working towards Canadian passport and citizenship. I have no fears that my wife, Anna, is going to change into the monster and take all my gold, right? She jokes and says, honey, really? You got gold? Show me the gold. Where's the gold? But anyway, why am I not afraid? Because I know I have a high level woman, right? A high level human being. I know her value system. I know her morality, her ethics fabric, right? And so I want to, again, just urge you guys, choose wisely. If you choose your wife wisely, you don't have to worry, because she knows you're going to be fair with her. If something should ever happen in the future, you know, she knows you're going to be fair. I mean, you're not going to screw her either, right? I mean, there's going to be some equitable division of assets, and she will be fair with you. if she's high value woman. And they don't change. That's the other thing. A high value woman remains a high value woman. A low value woman remains a low value woman. Okay. Well, she can always improve herself. Change is not easy. Okay. Normally a leopard does not change its spots, or at least not easily, you know. Oh, somebody, Cougs, liked the idea of Ukraine dating 2.0. I presume you are talking about. Thank you for that. Thanks for that. So yeah, I totally understand you guys. And again, the solution there is choose your wife wisely. Don't rush into it. Date for at least 4 seasons. Yeah, 1 year. And you'll be good. Trust that you will be good. Don't settle, right? Know what you want. Wait till you find it. And you'll be fine. You don't need to worry. Hey, Joe, do you live in Ukraine? No, we live in Cancun, Mexico, but we're relocating to Canada. Yeah, any other questions, guys? Otherwise, what other announcements did I have? That was it. That was it, I think. Ha ha ha. Yes, there are something different about her. Well, there's just going to be change. Yeah. One thing that's hard to get away from is the American or Canadian diet, right? Fast food. I'm not worried about my wife. I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about my wife. Me having fast access to fast food. Although you have that in Cancun too. So, Julia is our streamer. One of our streamers. You know that one. But which Julia? You're gonna have to find out. Well, you click the link. You can date Julia. So I sent an email out, and you guys can date Julia at. I'll put her profile picture up. Honey, if you can help me, Julia that lives in Kiev is what I'm talking about. Honey, maybe put her profile picture up from Ukraine dating for me. You can date her at 3 p.m. Eastern today. You can have a video date with her, and that's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. So not so much, her just. The streamers talking to you, kind of one-way communication. I want it more interactive, and I ideally turn it into an actual personal date. Sure, you're going to have people watching you. Hey, but it's free. Give it a go. You get to practice your dating skills with Slavic ladies. You got to compliment. Should be 2 compliments minimum in like a half hour or an hour video date. At least 2 compliments. Start with a compliment. Finish with a compliment. The old sandwich style of communication. Compliment. Ask questions. Make it about her. Show interest in her. Don't talk too much about you, right? These are all really important. Be a little bit more on the stoic side, right? You don't have to be exactly Ukrainian stoic, but don't be, suffering with diarrhea of the mouth. And sharpen your dating skills. So couldn't find her, honey? Maybe she's not on this channel. Yeah, we have. Okay, let me see what other questions came in here. Okay, what's the average and lowest? I don't have enough. I don't have enough guys that have done it yet to really have any statistical significance if I did give you a number, but I've seen them from 4 to 9. I've seen them 4 to 9 as they're coming in now. We've got maybe 50, but I will definitely give you numbers. Like once we have hundreds, I will give you some numbers. But it doesn't matter what the average is. It only matters what your number is, right? So, but I know you're wanting to say, hey, how am I faring amongst my competition? I understand. I get it. But honestly, the beautiful thing about dating Slavic women is it's really not so important what you look like. I'm all gray now. What happened to me in just 1 year? I've gone practically completely gray. It's not so important. Okay, you don't want to be, like a beer belly out to here. And the nicer you look, the better it is, of course. But it's just that if you don't look so great, okay, if you happen to be a guy that looks in the mirror and scares himself, which I'm starting to do these days, it's just not that as important as it is with Western women, right? You don't have to be Mr. GQ. You just have to have your financial shit together, be a caring man that's committed, loyal, and really understand what the Slavic women's needs are. You got to understand what her love language is, what the needs are of her, and you'll do just fine. You'll do way, way better than you would with any average American woman. Okay, so 20 guys date the same. No, it's not 20. It's one at a time. And you know, Juan, you're on the channel all the time. How many guys live stream in a given live stream? Usually zero. Usually there's zero guys because you guys are chicken. As I see it, you're chicken. I mean, if I was single, why wouldn't I be practicing my dating skills? You guys are just chicken. I know you're not, Juan. You've been on many times. But now it's dating. It's a dating live stream. And it's one at a time. Of course, one date at a time. So, you know, but I doubt there's going to be any more than two. At 3 p.m., there'll be two brave souls, mark my words, at the most. So you can come on for 10, 15 minutes and have a date with Julia. The thing is about Julia, guys. Sorry, I can't put up her picture right now, hey, and you couldn't find it. The thing is, she is, wow, true blue, kind, caring soul. If you guys have been over at ukrainedating.tv streaming, seen her streaming, and she's at a place in her life which she's very eager. Do you see that? She's very eager to find the right man and start her family. And she's a good age, I think 31 or something like that. So what else can I say about her? That, you know, she's traditional, she's beautiful, not hard to look at all. She's got a great figure. I mean, she's a catch. She's a catch. I don't know her position on age gap. I wrote that in the email I sent to you guys. But hey, it never hurts to try. And go to yoursmv.com and calculate what's your maximum age gap to Slavic women, remember. And it's pretty accurate. So how low have you been? My bad. I meant how low have you seen a guy able to go? Well, look at Anna and I. I think we have a 4-point. You guys, you know, I'm just going to be realistic. I think probably I'm a 6 and she's a 10. Okay, that's my self-rating, 6, Anna's a 10. And that factors not only looks, but it factors age, right? We have a 20-year age gap. So that SMV spread, right? It factors in your looks, your age, and then just everything else that adds to or subtracts from your SMV. Man that's confident, man that's brave, a man that's, you know, strong man, stuff like this. So yeah, the maximum, probably to be honest, the maximum married age gap, it's a good question, Cougs. The maximum I've ever seen married that I know them is huge. I'm going to say it's 5 or 6 SMV spread. Yep. It's an Australian man, married, living in Sumi, married to a woman. They have a 31-year age gap. Sorry, he won't be watching this video, so he looks like absolute shit. Is almost, anyway, trust me, I'd give him a 2 or a 3, and she's very attractive. I give her like an 8.5, something like that. And she's 31-year age gap. So anything is possible. That's the thing. That will never happen pretty much in America, Canada. This stuff, and they're married. They've been married for years and years and years. I got to say, it's coming up 7 years, something like that now. So anything is possible, but then there's probability, right? And the beautiful thing, guys, about taking Match Guaranty for a $200 test drive, which is what we are, and you guys are welcome to go up there and register and do that, is that you choose 10 ladies, right, from our database, and you basically invite those 10 ladies out on a date, right? We send them your photos, an intro letter, which is generic, and they say yes or no. So from 10, let's say you get 3. Let's say you get 3 yeses from 10. That's going to tell you you're a little bit aggressive on what you want. You're a little bit, but it's fairly normal score. For us, it's fairly normal score. So really, it's the best SMV calculator. Is go right there, register, and choose 10 ladies. And if you get 3, for example, that's like an SMV of 3. What am I saying? Yeah, like SMV. Yeah. Had to think about it for a second. It's like an SMV of 3. If you get 3, if you get 8, that's like an SMV of 8. You're going to be pretty good to get 8, pretty realistic to get 8. That's a high score. I mean, 8 ladies say yes from 10. And then you get to choose one lady. You're only looking for one wife, right, guys? You get to choose one lady that said yes back to you, and you get to have a Zoom first date with her. Jana is usually your translator. You guys know Jana. And that will tell you your true boots on the ground, real life sexual market value. That's the best way to get your score. And that's $200. Yeah, $200, but going up to $500 soon. Soon the test drive will be $500. Now, for a limited time, you can get it for $200. So if you guys have been on the fence, now might be a good time. Okay, no jealousy. No jealousy. Not sure. I'm not jealous. Anna's not jealous. Jealousy comes from insecurity. If you're not confident about yourself, you could be jealous. But if you're confident in yourself, you're not jealous. Neither of us are a smidgen, not even a smidgen jealous. My attitude about that is, if a woman wants to leave me, yeah, please do. Do it now. Do it sooner than later. Why would I want to be with a woman that doesn't want to be with me, right? I'd rather her leave sooner than later. Then I can, Okay, Anna dug up her best. That's Julia that you can date at 3 p.m. Okay, honey, you can take it down now. Thank you. Okay, what other? 10. Yeah, we've gotten 10, but not very many times. We've gotten 10, and we've gotten goose egg. We've gotten goose egg, and of course, I'm talking about the test drive. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this, right? I'm talking about our test drive, right? $200 test drive. Choose 10 ladies, and I've gotten 10 yeses back. We had a 9 quite recently. Studley fireman, Aussie, or maybe he was a Kiwi fireman. The girls were having a feeding frenzy. Yeah, I've seen feeding frenzy, which is a 10, right? And that's so funny to watch. I never thought Ukrainian women would chase a guy, but I don't know. Our ladies are very motivated to find their man and get married and have a family. They're very, very motivated. And that's what I was saying about Julia, is at 3 p.m. Eastern. She's very motivated. You can see that. You guys can judge that. You can see that, right? She's not, I wouldn't say, no, there's nothing unhealthy about it. Just, hey, when you're ready to get married, I think she's 31, you're ready to get married and have your family. You want that. Slavic women want it, not like Western women. They really want it. And zero is just very unrealistic expectations, right? You get a 0, and then you have a choice. Become realistic. You lower your expectations, both beauty and age gap, and you can be successful. Got an email this morning from a guy he says, listen, I'm 72. I've lost all hope. Well, the thing is, David got married. He's in his 70s. He got married to Olga recently, last year. They're happily married. So it's like, I love Henry Ford's quote. It's one of my favorite life quotes. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, either way, you're right. Always what you believe, that's what you will produce in your life. You think you can't? Well, if you think you can't, you have no chance. You can't. If you think you can, you absolutely can. Absolutely can. Whatever it is. If you believe in yourself, you can do it. You can do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is a beauty, and she's got a heart of gold. I mean, she is a high quality, great representation of who Ukrainian women are. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why you're making that comment, one, but um, the lady in question I was talking about is definitely not desperate. Um, but yeah, desperate and motivated looks very different, and every man, I don't know, that's not a teenager anymore should be able to discern the difference, right, Juan? Hmm. Yes. Yes. No. Do or do not. Padawan. Yes. I agree. Jacob, I agree. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull the boss back in here. Are you sure it wasn't 11 out of 10? Yes, including the translator. Oh, could be, could be, could be. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, I'm gonna bring the star of the show back in.
I love about Jana. I remember when I was doing translation in Kiev, when I go on a date, Tatiana told me, our matchmaker, she said, please don't do makeup. You should be translator. Like, don't smile, just translate.
Yeah, it's because it's a big problem. When the translator is more beautiful than the date, it's a very big problem in this business, right? The girl is not happy with Jana or the beautiful translator. And you had the problem. Well, you're talking about, yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why we was using older translator in Ukraine. But I mean, it's okay. The main thing, we have our main coach Duber, right? And she's I mean, if man wants to address his admiration to her, this can be done from the first call.
Exactly. Oh,
No.
guys, let me just, this is David I was talking about. Yeah. And Olga just married. Yeah. May 7th last year that I was talking about, in his 70s. Yeah, they're happily married. And I'll just see, there's a few pictures. You'll be able to date Julia. This Julia is single. She's a Match Guarantee lady, and you'll be able to date her on this coming week, a live stream. She's on a dating live stream. And then that's the only one that I have of our streamers, but you'll be able to. Doesn't that boggle your mind, guys, that this Julia, 26, is living in London, England, comes to us for help to find a groom? Yeah. The naysayers of this industry, they're all over that. They say, listen, girls don't need help anymore. Ukrainians that leave Ukraine, they don't need help anymore. But the truth is, it's just not true. Why do you guys tell me, write me in chat. Why is that? Why is it that Julia, for example, has come to us for help? Why? And she's working in a high-end restaurant, I'm not sure it's a lounge or a bar or restaurant, something. But for sure she gets hit on daily, right? I mean, for sure. Why do you think it is she came to us for help? Somebody write me in chat. In the meantime, I'll take Patrick's question. You got a 4.2, did you, Patrick? Some rental properties. Yeah, don't let it dissuade you, Patrick. I'm going to be, I don't know when, but I'm going to be offering courses that are based on the SMV calculator, okay? And I'm going to be basically help, like, diving into the SMV calculator for you guys in the future and saying, okay, this is why you scored. So you'll be able to see, this is why you scored low. This is the weighting, because each question has a different weighting according to its importance to Slavic women. And we surveyed Slavic women. We got, the weightings, what they think is the most important when they're choosing a husband. So you can see, what you need to do to up your SMV in the future in these courses. And is that something you guys would like? Because I got to invest my time to do this, of course. So Let me know in chat, please. You like this? And please, if video's on replay, in comments afterwards, please let me know if you would like that. Okay, so she's looking for a high quality potential husband equal to her quality. Yeah, but I was looking for something else. Why is she not finding a bloke, a British boy in their 20s? It's a boy, right? I call him a boy in his 20s. She's a girl. 26 is a girl. So why is no British bloke measuring up for her? You know, she doesn't see any good eligible husbands in London. Almost kind of shocking, right? And the naysayers of this industry, they definitely say, that's bullshit. This scammer, 26-year-old, hot, beautiful, living in London, scammer, must be a scammer. Not a scammer. If you guys see any of Yulia's live streams, you can see how high quality she is, right? You can see what she's made of. That's a beautiful thing on ukrainedating.tv. You can really see after stream after stream after stream, watching these ladies, you can see what they're made of, right? What makes them tick? Yeah, it's very clear, right? Okay, anybody gonna guess? Yeah, bloke. Yes, that's what they call British men, right? Don't go to the dentist, really? Ukrainian people don't go to the dentist. That's one of the things. And the most bad teeth I've ever seen in my life is in Ukraine. Especially dedushka. Like dedushkas out there that are like, I don't know. Well, dedushkas are 50 plus, like me. I could be a dedushka. But they smile at you, and the teeth are all black and rotten. Okay. Okay. The guys in London are just wanting to smash. Is that what you call it, Juan? Smash. I haven't heard smash, but yes, I understand what smash is. Yeah. They just want to bang, right? They just want to have fun, roll in the hay, whatever, with ladies, and they don't want marriage. That's the problem. 63% of American guys are single. Why are they single? They don't want marriage. They're not dating and they don't want marriage. And that's the epidemic that's sweeping the Western world now. But that's exactly one. You're exactly nailed it on the head. And that's why Yulia mentioned she had been on a date with a guy over there and he presented her with a friends with benefit situation. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. And Yulia isn't going for that. Obviously, high quality woman. She knows. Ukrainian women know intuitively. This topic doesn't exist in Ukraine about body count, guys. That's why you talk to Ukrainian women, you say body count or how many men have you slept with. It's just not discussed. It's not, and they don't have this term body count because it's not important. But every Ukrainian woman intuitively understands. She, just for her own self-worth, she wants a low body count. She wants to sleep with her husband. And she knows. She knows. They know in Ukraine that their value is coming down if they sleep around. They know that. And they want, what do they want? They want a husband. They want family. So why would they don't. They're not promiscuous like in the West. It's a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing. Okay, guys. Well, it's been fun. I've missed, streaming with you guys. I really have. As I segue to my new career, we've been doing lots of fun stuff at Match Guaranty. We're really, really growing at Match Guaranty, and it's fun watching Anna take over the reins. Isn't she doing great as the new CEO and owner? As I slowly segue to my real estate investing career. So it's been fun, guys. Please comment below about the SMV calculator. Ask any questions, whatever, yoursmv.com. Please do go support the thing. The more guys that fill it out, the more accurate it will become over time. Let me know if you want me to create a course. What I'm going to call the course is how to plus 3 SMV points practically overnight. That's the title of the course, if I do it. Because it's absolutely true. You can plus 3 SMV points, any man. That's the title of the course. How any man can plus 3 SMV points overnight. And I will deliver on that.
And don't be discouraged with the result, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's also in test mode, so maybe it's not super correct, but anyway, yeah, we will continue. The more we will get data, the more we can
Because
understand, right?
Because Patrick, you can go from a 4.2 plus 3 is a 7.2, and 7.2 is good score, very good score. And you really can. You just have to understand. Again, it's all about. I'm not Yoda. Yes, Yoda, work his magic. I'm not really Yoda, right? It's just I understand. I understand what Ukrainian women want, and if you give them what they want, and it's mostly here, guys. It's Jedi. Yes, it's Jedi magic. It's mostly
I'm Yoda, not you.
yes, and as Yoda. It's mostly understanding, and then you can plus 3 SMV points because you will be more of what they want, right? And you understand the whole SMV thing. It's just to catch her. Once you've caught her, you know.
Then you can relax and don't bring any flowers. Yes, Yoda.
Uh-oh, I'm on the sofa again. Yes, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm so sorry, baby. I will run out and get you flowers as soon as the live is finished. But yeah, is after you catch a Slavic woman, they're very loyal, very committed to you. They don't look around. They don't if she's looking around or if she's going to cheat on you, you're really doing something wrong. A lot of things. Like, I mean, you're an alcoholic. You don't get off the sofa to make a living. Like, you're a deadbeat. These kind of things will make a Slavic woman, leave you. But other than that, if you're a decent man, once you catch her, she's yours. So the whole SMV thing, the statement I'm trying to make here is that it only really matters to catch her, right? So you learn the Jedi mind tricks, right? To plus 3 SMV points, catch her, and then you go back to being yourself. I mean, okay, I'm being facetious here, but really, and it's not like street pickup knowledge, all this kind of no. It's not like a pickup artist. No. You're really best to understand what they want and then keep it up, right? Keep up the compliments, the flowers, and those are just kind of surface things. Yes, babe, I can see your
about living. You say if you will not provide. I have a lot of Ukrainian families that I observe through life. My friends with their 10 and more years of marriage, and it was different times. Sometimes men cannot provide. For half a year was at home, woman was covering all the expenses. It was not the reason why she wanted to divorce him. She just wanted to see that he's not like he's looking for opportunities. This is not like he give up and he say like, now from now on you will be cooking, cleaning, and providing money, and I will just lie down on the sofa. No, but just like, this is normal. So we sometimes anything can happen, and this is what about relationship, being supportive and understanding to each other and help, going together through sunny rains and together with her in the rainy days, being together, being understanding. And that's what I experience in the Ukrainian families, I mean, my father and mother 43 years together, and what, when Papa didn't have work, Mama left him or what? No, she was with him. And even now, Papa already many years don't work, but it's okay. They just restructure the relationship and responsibilities in the family, and Papa doing his part what he can, and it's okay. They have something that keeps them together for so many years. And this is always will be not about money. This is some other stuff, deep connection, big friendship, understanding, having someone, so native, so, that you appreciate.
Honey, let me add a story to that to your story, okay?
Mhm.
My first, and it's okay, Anna doesn't mind, but my first crush in Ukraine was a girl that I met at the wedding. I went to Ukraine. I went to Ukraine to go to my best friend's wife, who's Russian, her sister's wedding in Sumy. Yeah, uh, I, August 8th, 2016. And anyway, I had a big crush. I met her there, and oh my God, I've never seen a woman drink vodka like that in my life. She,
It's a
holy
crush.
shit, holy shit. Yeah, well, she would, and she wasn't really my normal type, but you know, anyway, the point is how committed Slavic women are. This blew my mind. She was with this guy. He's a total deadbeat. So we went for walks after, like we went for walks and stuff like this. We became friends, but it was only ever just friends. It was a big age gap, like big, and yeah, so she would tell me, yeah, her man is out of a job. He just sits on the couch. He drinks beer all like a lot. He drinks a lot. Drinks a lot. He won't work. Won't look for a job. She worked, and she was building a house. Her and her brother were building a house on the weekends. She would go like in the mud with bricks and mortar. And I never went and saw it. She showed me a picture once, and I was like, holy crap! Here you are. Here she is. You know, doing everything. Plus, she took care of the house and everything. Like, and she was not happy, but she didn't leave him. I know because I kept in touch with her. She put up with that for a year before she left him. And then I connect with her sometime later, like just on Viber, right? And she had found another man. Now she's married, children, not to this guy, but just how much they will tolerate. Very tolerant. Like they're very, very loyal. Again, high quality Ukrainian women. Yeah.
Nobody in Ukraine have motivation to destroy marriage. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
In USA, the government work opposite. You know, it's encouraging actually women, you know, to take advantage of men because of this law. You know, but in Ukraine, this is again traditional culture. Everybody dream about one time in a lifetime, and you know, the reason why if they stay as a single mom, you know, they understand. You know, they want family to be complete because woman cannot, if especially this is a boy, you know, she cannot give this what man can give to a boy, you know, and this is their other, you know, motivation to have a family too, you know.
Honey, I want to just talk about this question because it's a great option for any guy that can work remote. And thanks to COVID, I mean, there's a few, not many, but there's a few blessings that came out of COVID. One is it killed commercial real estate. So 19%, can you imagine? 19% and 24% respectively. Commercial buildings are empty in Vancouver and Toronto, Canada. 19 and 24% respectively. So it's a huge opportunity to convert these commercial buildings into residential. And these landlords are...
Go, but it's off topic.
Yeah, they're in the hill. I'm going to look into this more when I'm there. But it's a great opportunity if you can. The reason I say this is because working remote, even for big corporations now, I would urge you guys, you might think that you have to be physically present, but it's amazing what they've learned out of necessity because of COVID, what they can do remotely. It's amazing what they can do. And now the whole AI world that's opening up to us. But anyway, if you can work remote, I just got a call yesterday. I talked to a guy. He's a retired teacher in his 40s, so it's a good age, right? But he only takes home $1,500 a month in his pocket, right? So I told him, I don't know how you live in the States on that. But anyway, I advised him, go to maybe Moldova. No, maybe go to capital Chisinau. You could get a flat in the center for $300 to $500. It's doable for him. He wouldn't be rich, but he could pull it off with $1,500 USD a month. You know, and he's still got time. He's got all free time, so he can do something else as well. But it really is, the world is your oyster now. And you have a lot more choice of Ukrainian women that would love to live in Moldova. So they're out of harm's way, but they're close to family in Ukraine, because Ukrainians are going back to Ukraine to see family, to take care of family, stuff like that. So again, SMV, you see, now you're talking about plussing more than 3 points, because if, for example, you could be living in Chisinau, and you know it's a capital of a country, so it's not that bad. That's a huge plus. Okay, if you can be taking care of your other half and you guys are there living in Chisinau, for example, you can plus more than 3 SMV points. Maybe you get 1 whole SMV point out of that, maybe 2, because it's a big deal. You know, the truth is, guys, our women don't really want to go to America or Canada. That's the God's honest truth. When you survey them, where do they want to go? Europe, of course, it's close to home. Do they want to go to Australia? Not so much. It's a very expensive, 23-hour flight from
Yeah,
Australia.
but if they meet firemen, they go. 9 of them ready to go.
Kiwi firemen? Yeah, I'm out of here.
Man, it's about men, John.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's
Yeah,
not.
they have
the country of
preferences.
choice.
But,
It's not the country of choice. But gold diggers like to come to America. But I'm just saying, of course, if she falls in love with you and she really is, she can see a future with you, she will go to America. You know, we have weddings all the time now, like ladies coming to America on the United for Ukraine program, right? And it happens like this. The last one that I heard about was 5 days. Approved in 5 days. He was approved in 5 days, then he adds her, and she gets approved in like another week. And again, guys, this window, it's closing. I can't tell you exactly when it's closing. I heard it was September, but then I understand that's not true. So I don't know when it's closing, but that window's closing. Why are you guys here? Saturday after Saturday, live stream after live stream. Bill Unger, WTF, my friend. What the hell is it ever going to take you to get off the sofa? I'm just saying, why are you guys not pursuing your dreams? You guys all have a dream to be married to a Ukrainian woman. What the fuck? I don't get you guys. I had the dream. I got my ass to Ukraine. I wasn't even, the ink wasn't dry on my divorce. I don't get you guys. You regular streamers, I'm just saying, I don't understand you guys. Why?
Everybody have different reasons, and everything.
I'm just saying, I don't understand.
Right time.
Maybe you do.
I understand. Yes.
Okay, you tell me. Or maybe somebody would like to live. Honey,
Join us.
put the StreamYard link. Does anyone want to join us and explain it to me? I mean, I understand there's a few of you. I know your story of why you're waiting. And okay, but like there's one guy, I know his story on here. He's a regular donor on the channel. I don't want to say names. Yeah. I'll say your name, Bill, because I really don't get you. I really don't understand you. You want to ask me if I believe in your success? Bill, you want to ask me? I won't answer unless if you tell me, yeah, you want to know what I think about your chances of success. I'm just saying, guys, if you want this, why don't you do it?
You know how many hidden reasons can be that this is all here. You know, some people just one of the biggest fear is fear actually of success. Actually, what keeping them, you know, a lot of them, it can happen, you know, and then how my life will change, you know, because our brain, our reticular, it wants stability and safety and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
Neanderthal brain. Mm-hmm.
Should be everything stable, understandable, predictable. And so, you know, guys have facing procrastination, you know, and it's not easy to deal with, you know, but it's just a matter of, you know, overcoming this resistance and making small steps, step by step, you know. Towards,
you know what I'm going to do for you guys? You know what I'm going to do for you guys?
Oh, Joseph.
Yeah, and I get scared when I do this. Guys, do you know I've given away eight lifetime match packages. They were 10,000 then. I've given them away free. Ask how many guys actually used it. Okay. It's like blows my mind. So those guys that won it, they just, yeah, why they didn't use it? Why they didn't use it? It blows my mind, really. Anyway,
I can tell you, because when you get
all
something for
kinds
free,
of-
you never value it, because
I
it's
mean, all
expensive
kinds of.
energy.
All right, I'm going to put you in the background. Talk too much. I'm trying to talk. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I've done all kinds of deals to help you guys that are serious. I've done all kinds of cheap packages and stuff like that. But do you know why I'm not doing that anymore? Those days are over, because it doesn't work. Those guys that pay the cheap price, they're not successful. I had a guy reach out to me. The other day with hair down to here, and he just won't take any advice. He's an old guy, gray hair with gray long hair down to here. Just, you got to be coachable. And anyway, it was not successful. It was not successful. So what I'm going to do for you guys on Ukraine Dating channel, we had 7 spots for the once in a lifetime deal. 7 spots, they're gone. And as I told you guys, I warned you guys, when those spots are gone, they're gone forever. So you guys, you lucky 7 that got in, you got a $10,000 discount off the lifetime guarantee package. So you guys have that opportunity to get in at 50%, 10K off. Then we've had a few more guys really want in. They're really like, oh my goodness, I missed out. I can't afford 20K. And I really want to help. I want to help all you guys that want help. That's why I'm doing these crazy things like you can date Julia for free at 3 p.m. And if you like her, you can send her flowers with your contact information. That costs you almost nothing. And there is a super high quality, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. So I'm trying to make opportunity. But at the same time, I understand that if you're a guy that's so cheap, you can't become a client and you can only do the free to meet, your chances of success are almost nil. And I'm saying this because that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen over 6 years running my company. So having said that, I'm still going to give a chance for 5 more guys. Now, it's not once in a lifetime package, because those 7 spots I told you, when they're gone, and they're gone. But I've just created a new membership, and it's $90 a month, and it gives you $7,500 off. I'm trying to remember what I called it. It's $7,500 off. So there's only 5 spots. And if you want to grab one of those membership spots on ukrainedating.tv, you can go grab it now. You'll pay $90 a month and you can execute whenever you want. The deal is this: you promise, you give us your good faith promise that you will attend as a regular attendee on Ukraine Dating, because your education is pivotal to your success. So you promise that for at least 6 months you will regularly attend the channel, and you will learn how to be successful with Slavic women. They will teach you when you attend enough streams. And I know you regulars would agree. If anybody's a regular here, you want to just confirm that, yeah, you get a great honest education about what Slavic women are like, what they want, what they look for in their man. And that is pivotal to your success. Without it, your chances of success are slim. Yeah, till you understand their mentality and what they need. What did I call it? Anyway, that membership is on buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. Buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. You'll find the link also underneath every video on ukrainedating.tv channel. And yeah, the first 5 5 of you to jump in, get it. And once that deal is gone, it's also gone forever. And when I say it's gone forever, I will never go against what I say. My word is my bond. So, yeah, here's another guy that's perpetual, a perpetual couch potato that never does anything. So, okay,
Joseph,
okay.
we're fine.
I'm not allowed to hijack your stream anymore, right?
Just
So
why you? Okay. Everybody have
listen,
their reason. No, you don't understand, but this is
my
their
job is to
life.
be the hard ass to help these guys get off the fucking couch, okay? And
Ah,
men talk to men differently than pussies talk to men, okay?
I watched yesterday piece of
It's called tough love.
promotion of film about Salvador Dali, artist, and so I love his wife was such a, she was such an inspiration, but in a very different way. She was like, I refuse live without money, and like blah blah blah, And it's autobiography about his. So all this picture would not be presented to the world if his wife wouldn't be such a muse, tough muse to him.
Honey, if I can come back to matchmaking. So, Juan, thank you for your support. He's one of the biggest regular attendees of it at ukrainedating.tv. And I can say, for example, if I'm at the races betting on horses, I'm going to bet on Juan all day long to bring it home and win race after race, because Juan has put in the time to learn Ukrainian women, their culture, their mindset. And he will be successful. I have no doubt about Juan's ability to be successful when he's ready to pull the trigger. And I understand his situation. The thing I respect about Juan is that he's putting in the work. He's even going to the gym. Like, he's just totally getting himself, ready to catch the girl that he wants, to catch his soulmate.
How you say success? It's preparedness and opportunity when meet.
Yes, that's my definition of success. When opportunity and preparedness meet, you become lucky. Not success, but luck. Yeah, because I don't believe in luck. We create our own luck, be it good or bad. Bad luck, we create. And that's empowerment, right? If you understand and admit that you create your luck, whether bad or good, that's empowered. That's an empowered person. Okay, guys, how long did we go on? 2 hours. I really just planned on a little cameo to say hi, make a few announcements. Okay, guys. So again, don't forget, you've got check for your email. You've got 4 dating live streams coming up where you can date our beautiful ladies, and we have a new live streamer coming on. She is coming on, right, honey? A new streamer coming on, Match Guarantee lady.
Not yet.
Okay, it's like maybe too early news. Maybe it's not 100%. Yeah, all right, and I agree. Carlos, that's good. Yeah, you're educating. I know you're a regular viewer over at ukrainedating.tv. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. The harder work. You guys following the Andrew Tate story? That is quite the cat, Mr. Andrew Tate. The more I follow him, the more I respect the lad, the bloke. Yeah, he's a British American. Yeah, dual passport. But he's going through them. He's going through some shit right now. How'd you like to be jailed, put in jail for 60 days and not charged, right? In a Romanian jail with the cockroaches all over the wall. But anyway, he's why do I bring up Andrew Tate? Just wondering if you guys are following him. The most Googled man on the planet. Crazy. But he is a good guy to follow for you guys, because he is the exact epitome of what Ukrainian women want. In every way. I don't think there's a single way that, okay, maybe maybe there's one point that he loses some points on. Yeah, the top G, Andrew Tate. Oh yeah, that's what I called it. Yeah, top G. I'm sorry. The new membership on Ukraine Dating is called Top G. Thanks for reminding me, Juan. It's called Top G. So if you want to be a top G on Ukraine Dating, go sign up now. It's $90 a month, and you're in. And if you get one of those coveted 5 spots, you're guaranteed $7,500 off when you want to jump on board with a lifetime membership. So, and you know why I do these again, guys, is because I know if you're jumping in and you're attending Ukraine Dating regularly, your chances of marriage success go through the roof. And what do we want at Match Guarantee? We want marriages, right? I don't want clients that I don't think are going to get married. I don't want clients that are not going to get married. So we turn down clients for that very fact. We just tell them we don't see you being successful. I'm sorry. You know, we do. We turn clients down. You top G, and you never heard of the king of top Gs. Well, you should Google him, Andrew Tate. He's the guy that coined the phrase top G. Yeah, you should. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, house arrest, exactly. All right, guys. Well, I think 2 hours. That's a wrap. Hey, babe, thank you. Isn't Anna great?
Thank you.
Provide you with such great motivation. All right, guys. Well, have a great Saturday. Tomorrow's it's Father's Day. We're going to Xcaret. Yeah.
Finally, after 1 year.
I don't think it's Father's Day in the States, right? Tomorrow?
No, it's everywhere. It's worldwide.
Mother's Day is different. I don't know. I didn't check it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't check it. Okay, guys. Well, thanks. Have a great day.
Last year.
We'll see you next
Next Saturday.
See you next time. Bye for now.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.